go.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today is day 2 of my Columbus adventure. Behind the camera is the infamous Patricia with her wonderful thumb.
It's a great thumb.
Oh yeah, you know what you can do with that thumb, right?
Flip to the yellow pages?
Exactly.
That's what I do.
Or Hellcat.
I don't think you use the thumb, that's how you hitchhike.
Okay. Yeah, we're heading over to a pawn shop because I'm trying to see if I can find a tripod, and then we're going over to the...
We're heading to a pawn shop next to Adventure World.
Next to a what?
Adventure World. It's a military surplus supply store. Yay!
A pawn shop next to a military supply store. I wonder how many people go to the military supply store, buy something, and go right over to the pawn shop and sell it.
You wouldn't make very much, Nicholas.
You never know. Because in those supplies, the military supply stores, sometimes they don't realize what they have.
And just so everybody knows, my hands don't shake this much. That's a Columbus road for you.
Oh, you should see the Youngstown road. It's not any better. If you watch one of my earlier vlogs, when I'm actually videotaping the construction, I don't need to go through that whole spiel again. It's just like, well, to go home, I hit 42 bumps in the mile. And not just like little like lines in a row. It's like when you get out of the construction, it almost throws your car to the other side of the road where you're almost going to die.
Well, I'm glad your life's so desolate that you counted every single bump.
There's nothing to do when you're like sitting there like, I want to go home. That last customer made me want to slip my wrist. Oh.
He's lying. He loves his customers.
Yeah, I do. I love them, especially when they're buying off me. That way I get more money.
Yes, there is that too.
Money talks, bullshit walks. And ex-wife's burning in hell.
And when a plumber says I'll be there between 8 and 2, they mean 8 and 2 next week.
Yeah. Like the cable company, I'll be here between 12 and 4.
And there's a lot of 12 and 4s in a month.
Yes. At least the broken clock's right twice a day.
Yes, it is. We are actually going to Levy's. It's going to be on your left-hand side.
Left-hand side?
Yeah, so you might want to change lanes eventually.
Lane change.
And as you can see in the background is some interesting apartments. I've done maintenance there.
Sounds great.
And I've served barbecue in that corner store. It's really good barbecue, too.
Sun your buns.
No, I didn't serve barbecue at Sun Your Buns.
I don't know.
Even though it would be a disturbingly strange name for a barbecue store.
Unless you're using those little light cookers.
That would be a disturbing cooking technique.
Yep. Well, they sell them on the infomercials.
Nick, if you're buying things from infomercials.
Not saying I would. But we're going to see, we're going over one of our friend's house later. Go ahead and get her on camera too.
I think she'd be overjoyed.
Yeah. So, we'll talk to you guys later. Whee! We just got done at the military shop. I loved it there. I ended up getting a big duffel bag, big enough to fit an average sized person folded up in a pretzel. And Pat got this neat utility bag. Where's that?
It's a tactical handbag.
Very tactful, too.
And, well, a nice matte black surface, matte black zippers. So that way, when you're doing tactical things in the dark, your reflection doesn't give you away. Except for your glasses.
And you know this how, Pat?
There's lots of bushes in Columbus. Shut up, Nick. I don't know how.
She likes to hide in the bushes.
Yeah, it's better than hiding in the closet.
And the bush is worth 2 in the... Never mind. But we're trying to find a pawn shop so I can get some video equipment. If I can find one that's open. We already went to one and they were closed for the holiday. It's not the holiday anymore, people. You're not closed.
It's a work week. That's why we're not at work.
Exactly.
What?
So... What?
No.
Oh well. Either way, we're going to hunt down a pawn shop somewhere. Then I'm actually thinking Chipotle's for lunch.
You can do Chipotle's.
That sounds good. See you guys there. So I'm here by myself right now because, as you see, my co-partner in crime had to run into a friend's house real quick just to see exactly what's going on with something they're working on. On the way here, I was actually trying to do some stuff on my BlackBerry, because I've came to Columbus 6 times by myself, so I pretty much know how to get here and back without no issues. I know exactly where Pat's apartment is and everything like that, except after only getting about 6 hours of sleep, being at work for 8 hours, and then driving here, it was one of those, I really don't feel like paying attention to where I'm going. So I took my trusty BlackBerry and started using it to do GPS. In the process of using it for GPS, I made a couple wrong turns because it told me one way and the other way. Come to find out my GPS wasn't working. So what does that mean? I don't know. So we went to the Verizon store just a little bit ago, and they gave me a brand new shiny BlackBerry. Still had the plastic on it and everything, so hopefully this one works a little bit better than my last one. I'm just trying to get back to where my other one was, as far as what I had on the main screen, my picture for my main screen, things like that, just so I can use it like I normally did. But got a brand new phone. Pat's still in with her friend real quick, and they're doing whatever they're doing. I'm just out here talking to you guys, waiting for her. Well, I made her sit in the store waiting for about 20 minutes, so I guess me sitting out here talking to you guys isn't half bad, because at least you guys are hearing me talk. Which sucks, by the way. Either way, I am looking at... Oh look, it's all pretty and red. Why is it so red? I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and finish figuring out my phone, getting things where they need to be, and go from there. We are going to be leaving here, stopping at the tobacco store to get some hookah tobacco. It's cheaper up here. It's like half the price that is in Youngstown. Actually, it's $3 here. It's $7 there. So I'm saving over half by getting it while I'm here. But we're going to go over our friend April's house. We're going to probably shoot a little bit there. And, well, she's awkward enough. So, other than that, I think we'll see you guys in a little bit.